Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me on another video. If you're new here, my name is Quita, and on today's video, I'm going to be doing a flip through and I'm going to show you and talk to you about how I'm using my ERIN CONDREN Folio. This is a new thing for me. You guys know I am a happy planner girl, but I decided to throw some ERIN CONDREN in the mix, and it's proving to be just the switch up that I needed. So if you're new here, hopefully you'll stick around, you'll consider subscribing, and also giving me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. So let's jump right on in. I'm going to show you guys this whole entire setup. If you want to see that, stick around. Guys, so as you can see, I got the ERIN CONDREN Folio. I had a credit built up in my account. I talked to you guys about this the other day in terms of getting an ERIN CONDREN and what I had picked up. I do also have some other stuff coming, y'all. So I feel so good about everything that's going on right now. I needed to have different things. I'm just that girl. I have to have a different variety of things. That's just who I am, and I'm not apologizing for it. So first and foremost, I did pick up the Folio bag. Now I'm still working on the terminology in terms of like what all the names of all this stuff is. I'm new to the whole ERIN CONDREN world for the most part. I did have an ERIN CONDREN, and it's kind of started off my whole planner journey. That was the first planner I ever had, and that was a long time ago. And so I'm just refreshing myself on her whole planner lineup and all of the accessories she has. So this is a planner pouch. It is super pretty. I love the way it feels, and I just think it's perfect. And so I put it right on top of my planner, my folio, and inside of it I just literally have planner supplies. So I've got some mild liners, as you can see. I've got several of those. I have a wet erase marker. I have my favorite pen now. I have some black washi for when I do my Fibonacci spreads. It's just easier to have it here. I've got some tweezers, another mild liner. I have some Tombow adhesive tape. I also have a pair of scissors. I've got some Tombow correction tape. I've got a ruler here, and I've also got a slicer. And I think that's it. So I keep all of this in my bag. I know it seems like a lot, but when I'm planning and doing a plan with me video, I just pull this bag and go at it. So I love having all of this stuff in here. And if I'm doing like bed planning or on the go planning, it's perfect to have this bag already stocked with what I needed to have inside of it. So that's what I've got first. Next up, we've got the ERIN CONDREN On The Go Folio. That's what the cover is called. I do know that. And then the inside planners are called Petite planners. So when you flip it open, the first Petite planner I have here, and this whole system is kind of like a traveler's notebook system. So that is also something that I needed in my life. Y'all, I just like having different planners. And so I've got a traveler's notebook. I've got, well, because this is kind of like a traveler's notebook, I've got the Happy Planner disc bound system. I've got a coiled system. And so because of all of those systems being in my life now, it just makes me feel like I've got versatility, and I just am that girl. And so the first Petite planner you see here is the meal planner. Love this meal planner, guys, because I use it for my meal planning. You guys know I do also insert some things in my classic size happy planner, excuse me. In terms of meal planning, I love to meal plan. It's awesome. I love to cook. This meal planner is just life right now, and I just enjoy having a meal planner, and it just works for me. And so basically what this whole traveler's notebook or this whole Petite planner thing is, and this whole folio thing is kind of like a all things to purchase. That's what I'm calling it. This is like my purchase notebook. So this is my meal planning things I need to purchase. This is my YouTube stuff that I need to purchase. This is my shop items that I need to purchase. And then this is my family needs to purchase. So although these Petite planners were not intended for what I'm using them for in some cases, that's kind of how I have it set up right now. So again, first and foremost, menu planning. I only have 1 week planned for, and this is right before we went out of town, and so that date is incorrect. I'm actually going to use all of this stuff for next week. My husband and I are going to start juicing, so any juicers out there, let me know. You know, my husband loves to juice, so he's kind of familiar with the whole process, but it's kind of new concept for me. But I am trying to lose a couple more pounds before Portugal, y'all, and plus I'm trying to just do some things in terms of my health, and I thought juicing would be just what I needed. So I have my whole schedule planned out in terms of what I am going to be juicing, and so this is going to work out perfectly. I love it. And so some of this stuff is incorrect, like we already had our convention and everything, so just have to figure out these weeks, or I may rewrite this thing. I haven't figured it out yet, but I love it. I did use the Sharpie pen, I think, for this bottom part, so it kind of bled through a little bit. But this pen here that I used at the top is my zebra pen, and that worked out just fine. So y'all, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I may just rewrite it just so it's accurate. So that's first and foremost. And again, all of this stuff is not fully stocked with stuff because I just got it. So this will be filled up, I'm sure, soon. And then, of course, ERIN CONDREN always includes stickers in the back. So this is for the actual meal planner, and then this is for the wellness planner, which is the next planner I'm going to show you. But because I'm not using it as a wellness planner, I pulled the stickers out and put them here because I thought I would use them in my menu planning more so in the section here. So this is my YouTube needs. So this is everything that I need for my videos. So what I'd like to do is strategize and plan my videos out. Now, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use this section yet, just because I don't know if it's going to work for this whole YouTube thing. I don't know. It's great for, I don't know, maybe setting goals. I'm not sure yet. But for right now, it's blank. And then this is when we get to the real section. So this is my YouTube planning section. And so how I use it is I write in the video here at the top. And, well, actually this one I didn't do that for. This is just some things I needed to do for social media. But at the top here below all of the teal lines is what the name of the video is, or I'm sorry, above it. So this is going to be my planner lineup. And so I just put here my planners that I need to show a lineup of, and like kind of like a blurb about what I needed to do. And then I had a dollar sign here, or a dollar sticker, because I want to write in how much it's going to cost. So this is like a Pottery Barn DIY video I want to do. And so this is everything I'm going to need, I believe. And then this is like where I'm going to get it from. I'm still figuring out like how I want it to be laid out, but I think that's pretty much how it's going to be. Like this is going to be a draw organization video. This is like what I need to do, and then this is what I need. So I think that's how I eventually decided to have it. I said this is going to be what I need to do. This is going to be what I need to pick up from the store. So the purpose is that I'm going to have this with me at all times, most likely. And I can just easily flip through this, and I can say what I'm going to be filming for that week. And I can see what I need to pick up from the store while I'm out. Or while I'm ordering my groceries, I can see what I need, especially if I order from Walmart, and go ahead and order what I need at the same time. So that was why I kind of wanted to have this whole setup be a setup to where I could see what our family needs are, what my business needs are, what my YouTube stuff is, what meal planning is, and kind of order everything all at the same time. So that's why I was calling this a purchase notebook, or a purchase traveler's notebook, or binder, whatever I decide to call it, y'all. Right now it's up in the air, but this is basically all of our purchases that we need. And so that's what this YouTube section is all about. And so just again, writing in the video ideas here in this spot, and then putting a little step-by-step instructional, or maybe where to find the step-by-step instructional, the date that I want to have it uploaded by, and then what I need to pick up. And then some resources and different things. I'll probably use this differently every week. And so I went ahead and pre-planned for another week. I used the Goal Getter stickers from the Happy Planner and went ahead and planned a spread out. And so it's completely set up the way I want it. This is, again, is my to-do list or my to-buy list. And then over here, blurb about, you know, how to do that particular project, and then putting the project here on that top line and the date I'm going to do it by. So I only have 2 planned out so far, but I do kind of keep this with me. So that way, you know, while I'm in bed or while I'm on the go, if I just want to strategize real quick, I'll have this with me, and I can go ahead and write ideas in as time goes by. So that's what my plan is for this particular notebook. And then again, ERIN CONDREN has a little sticker here in the back where you can use to decorate your spread. So that is my YouTube ideas and purchases. Next is my shop, or shops. Whatever needs for my shops are going to go here. This is the budget book. This one was the wellness book, I believe. No, the goal setting journal. And then this is the budget book. So I haven't written anything in here yet, I don't think, And I'm still, again, trying to figure out, I did write a couple of things in there, fully how I'm going to use it. But basically, I'm going to have a running list of things that I need to purchase for my business, what business it's for, and then also the total amount. So that way I can track my spending better. I'm not really that good at that. And I need to do better at it. It's tracking my spending for my business expenses. So that's what this section is going to be for. Haven't quite figured out how to use the other sections or the other pages here just yet, but I'll figure it out, and I'll come back and revisit this and show you guys exactly how I decide to use those sections. But for right now, I'm just using just those budget pages, those running list pages right here to track my expenses. Again, sticker in the back, love it. All right, next page or booklet is for family needs. So this is the wellness log. And so how I decided to use it is at the top here, we have home needs. So whether it's for the bedroom, the office, the basement, the kitchen, the bathroom, living room, or laundry room, I'm writing in everything that I need for those particular rooms. So this is going to be perfect because there's lots of times where I just think of stuff, you know, like we need a rug, but I don't put that on like my regular purchase list. I put it on a separate list so it can kind of be like a running list, and then I can check it off as I purchase it. And so that's what I was thinking with this. And so what I'm eventually going to do is put a big sticker right here. Happy Planner has those long stickers, or maybe washi or something, and I'll just put it right here and just use it for decorative purposes. And I think eventually I'm also going to line this. I'm still trying to figure it out, but so far this is probably the section that I have it most down packed with in terms of use. I feel the best about this section and my meal planning section. And so right here on this right hand side is going to be for the family. So we are a family of 4. So we have Dad, Mom, Malachi, and Addison, and that is things that they need. And so this will be just a running list. So it may not be week to week where I'm redecorating this because I don't feel like we'll have that many needs, but it'll just be kind of like a running list. And so this is for the household and this is for the family. And so I really, really love how this is turning out. I use the ERIN CONDREN stickers here along the side and at the top, and it just works out so perfectly. And this is how it typically would look. So it is, like I said, a wellness log. So it's not made for this, but I think it's going to work out just fine. And so I don't really pick up this planner too much because it's kind of like just dumping things in. And then also meal planning and recipe planning is only done once a week. So I'm typically going to really probably visit this planner once a week. So I don't really do too much with it. I don't want my lineup to get so, you know, I don't want it to become too much, basically, because I had that happen before. Then I experienced some burnout and I didn't plan and I wasn't inspired by anything, and I don't want that to happen again. So I'm trying to minimize my lineup. Right now I have this, I have 2 happy planners, and I also have an ERIN CONDREN. So I'm really, really trying to keep it simple, y'all. And so if I pull this out every day and use it as its intended purpose, like a wellness log or like a budget keeper and all that, I think it might be too much. So this is my purchase notebook. So basically any purchases for the household are going to be in here. And maybe eventually I'll swap out some of those Petite planners, and maybe ERIN CONDREN will come out with some other Petite planners that may suit my needs a little bit better. But right now I'm okay covering up some of those sections and just repurposing them for now. So that's how I'm using my ERIN CONDREN Petite planner, y'all. And I love it so far, and I think it's gonna look or work out really, really well. And so I'm excited to keep this thing going, y'all. And so stay tuned on my channel for a full lineup, but I'm trying to break things down individually. Like I just did my classic flip through and kind of talking you through that. I did a mini flip through and kind of talking you through that and how I have that set up and how I'm using that. And then I'm going to do a planner, a business planner setup and flip through in terms of how I'm using my ERIN CONDREN planner. So I try to break them down individually, and then I'll do one video showing you my entire lineup, because there are some other things that are included in my lineup that may necessarily not have individual videos for them. So that's the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got a little inspiration out of it, and you found maybe something you want to use in your planner, which means you'll give me a big thumbs up on this video, and also consider subscribing to my channel. So y'all, I'm really loving this whole new look. I talked about it in my classic video, but basically I have contact paper on my desk now, and so I don't have to pull out my backdrop. This is my backdrop, and you guys know your girl loves marble, so of course I gotta use the marble backdrop and marble contact paper. And it's just been really working. It's making the video a lot brighter, I think. Although I did enjoy using the other backdrop, I just think this one's gonna work out better to not have to pull out anything additional. So that's the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and you'll stop back by to catch another video, in which case I'll see you then.